Hey guys, it's PK Ratcliffe here with Jesse Murray and the one and only Fefe Dobson here on BBL TV. What an amazing performance we just saw upstairs. The energy in the room just went from, I don't know, like 4 or 5 to like 15. It was absolutely I don't even know what to say. Like I hadn't been in a concert setting for a long time. I think just before COVID was the last concert I went to. But you brought such a different element to the stage, and I saw people move that were just sitting there like this the whole night. So, yeah, honestly, what is it about your music do you think that really people can attach to? So the emotion, what is it?
For me, honestly, I just vulnerability for me. I've always kind of put my whole life and my heart on stage as well as in music, just writing. But on stage, whatever I'm feeling that night, I've always kind of let it hang out, let my kind of, sounds kind of gross, but like my guts hang out, you know what I mean?
I felt that there was so much life in your performance. I felt like it was like a rebirth. And being on stage, how did it feel to be in front of the crowd and performing?
I love performing. It's like a moment for me to kind of like connect with everybody, which is very important to me, honestly, and to have eye contact, you know what I mean, with everyone.
So one of the things that amazes me about your music, and not even just your music, your ability. I know there was that moment where you kind of reminisced back to when you were younger and listening to Guns N' Roses in your sister's room. Do they still inspire you, the groups of old?
Yeah, of course. You know, I feel like I stole Axl Rose's moves over the years, which is cool.
It looked really good.
Which is cool. You know, I love Slash, you know. There's a lot of artists I've looked up to over the years. I feel like I steal a lot from dudes over the years because I feel like we were talking about this earlier, like Tina Turner, for instance, you know. Tina Turner really like wanted to prove that she could rock as hard as Mick Jagger, and she even said that she wanted to have stadiums and she could do what Mick Jagger did. And so I kind of understand that feeling.
I saw a little Mick Jagger up there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll get a little Jagger in there, why not?
And just seeing you perform, I was actually, like, growing up watching you, I actually could see myself in you being, you know, a black female, and being so creative with your music. Mm-hmm. You know, you weren't afraid to be who you were, and, you know, that really inspired me.
Oh,
you know, so I guess my question is to you, who inspired you when you decided to start music?
I've had a lot of, it's a great question. I've had a lot of different people. One of the first artists that I learned how to belt, you know, how to hold notes and sing to that degree, who I practiced to, was like Mariah Carey, Vision of Love album. And I literally had the cassette and I would sing in the grocery store and just belt. And then Celine Dion, for sure, I would test my abilities with her because she's an amazing vocalist. I mean, unbelievable. And then as I started to kind of develop my like sound and stuff like that, and I think I looked up to a lot of like Gwen Stefani, and I liked her attitude a lot. And then Janet Jackson, like Black Cat was a big one for me. Wow. But there are a lot of artists like that I just would sing to, like Jody Watley and Lisa and the Cult Jam, and like lots of artists. My mom played music all the time, so I was submerged in music. The only thing my mom didn't play for me, which I was kind of pissed about, like honestly, was the Beatles. And I got older and I was like, well, you never played a Beatles record. And she was like, it's my mom's music, which is my grandmother. And I was like, so I actually heard my first Beatles record, Abbey Road, when I was like 16, and it blew my mind. And then I was obsessed with John Lennon. But yeah.
And I know that you released some new music last year. Mm-hmm. Are you working on new music this year?
Hell yeah. I have a new single coming out March 24th. It's called Hungover. Yeah. So I'm very excited, and yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
Was it COVID that kind of inspired you through that?
The hungover thing?
Yeah.
No, that's like lifestyle, baby.
Love it. Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to the new music and just seeing you perform. I just seen so much life on stage and the energy, and you really gave us your all. So that was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new music because I'm telling you, I've been like growing up, seeing you, and then seeing you now, and what advice would you give for artists? Because you've been in the industry for some time now, and you're still doing it at the level that you are. What would be your advice for someone who, for that little girl, or not little girl, but aspiring artist that may be afraid of being creative, because that's who you are. You're not afraid of being creative and being who you are and showing people that. So what advice would you have for them?
I mean, I am so emotional. I'm a very emotional person. I always have been. I'm the type that writes love letters to someone I'm in love with, and and not be afraid of it. I'm just a weirdo that way. I mean, it's not weirdo, but I'm just like an emotional human. I wear my multi-hearts on my sleeve. But it is to know that there's space for us, there's space for all of you, and to don't pay attention to what is hot and what is happening now, because that's happened. And just be yourself, and I don't know if I'm allowed to swear in here.
No, go ahead.
But don't give a fuck. Just don't give a fuck. Like, just go for it, and just be honest with yourself, and the saying, you can't love someone till you love yourself, it sounds cheesy when we're young. We all get told that when we're young, but it's the truth. Love yourself and be the best version of yourself, and you will see so many beautiful blessings come through.
And you are also you're also going into acting. I've seen.
I do like to act.
Yes, so I did see that you are going to be starring in a movie coming up.
Yeah, I'm doing a movie with my friend Ron Diaz, director, and it's about the dancing shootings in Scarborough, which is horrendous. But I'm from Scarborough.
Yes.
Morningside and Sewells, Kingston Road and Galloway. I've lived many places in Scarborough, so that's where I started.
Awesome. So we're looking forward to the new music coming out, new movie coming out.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on for Fefe Dobson, and we're gonna definitely, be watching you for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking with us. Thank you for being an Afrowave and turning it up tonight.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
And we're out.
And we're out.